Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're finally going to be talking about some NASCAR news. Now, I haven't reported about NASCAR in a very, very long time. Any NASCAR news that doesn't have to do with the race. But is recently announced a couple of minutes ago, as I started recording this, a couple of minutes ago, Clint Bowyer will not be returning to the 14 car for next year of Stewart-Haas Racing. Clint Bowyer will be joining the Fox Sports broadcast booth in 2021. Now, this is kind of interesting to see because when Clint Bowyer was in the broadcasting booth or calling the races for like when they had, like iRacing and then the regular races, Clint Bowyer sounded like a natural, and he brought the broadcast a lot bit up. Because I just want to say this, some of the times when you're watching a NASCAR on Fox broadcast, it seems kind of dull, but when Clint Bowyer was there, Clint Bowyer was really bringing it up, and Clint Bowyer was making like really exciting. And the fact that Clint Bowyer is around the age where most drivers would probably like hang up and quit it and hang out their boots or hang out their racing gloves, this seems like the proper amount of time. And plus, Clint Bowyer, he's not really gonna be competitive enough to win the championship. I know he's in a very good car. I mean, look at what his teammates doing, Kevin Harvick. But Clint Bowyer hasn't had some good luck in the past couple of seasons. I mean, he won a race last year, but just in the 2020 season so far, he has not won a race at all. Now, if you guys want to know what Clint Bowyer actually said, his goodbye thing, basically telling everybody that he's joining broadcast booth, will be right here next to me. You guys can pause the video if you want to read that. Damn, that really does suck, because Clint Bowyer is one of the best NASCAR drivers I'd probably say that's out there. He's definitely one of the greatest veterans that NASCAR has currently right now. And the fact that he won't be in this 14 car basically kind of means that his teammate Eric Almirola will basically be safe for next season. But what does it mean for that number 14 car, and what does it mean for Stewart-Haas Racing coming next year? Well, look no further than the Xfinity Series guy of Chase Briscoe, who's driving in number 98. Chase Briscoe has won the most races in the NASCAR Xfinity Series this season, and he is a highly likely candidate to win the championship along with Austin Cindric, who also today was announced that he would be driving the number 21 for Wood Brothers Racing in 2022 and running some select few races for Penske Racing coming next year. So if NASCAR, this is actually a perfect opportunity for Tony to try and get Kyle Larson in that number 14 car, but I feel like it's highly likely that Chase Briscoe is going to be in that 14 car next year, because Chase Briscoe has proven this season that he can win races in a very competitive car. And Chase Briscoe has been with Tony Stewart, with that team with Stewart-Haas Racing in the Xfinity Series for about 2-3 seasons now. So I feel like it's about time that Chase Briscoe does actually get called up in terms of this situation. But man, saying goodbye to Clint Bowyer, that's gonna be really sad, because that means it's not only one veteran driver that's leaving in Jimmy Johnson, it's also another veteran driver in Clint Bowyer that's leaving at the end of the 2020 season. But at least we know what Clint Bowyer is going to be doing. At least we will be getting to see Clint Bowyer along with one of his greatest rivals in Jeff Gordon, going to be in the Fox broadcast booth coming in 2021. And that Daytona 500 broadcast is going to be, I really hope it's really exciting, because I don't really know how many years they signed Clint Bowyer into this broadcast booth deal. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be for a while, because Clint Bowyer really is good in the broadcast booth. And this year was a big reason why probably Fox wanted him to be in the broadcast booth, because of how good he did when he was in there. And now that the fact that it's going to be a 3-man booth instead of being a 2-man booth, which was kind of awkward. But at least it's going to be kind of normal. I mean, you're going to have the 3 guys in the broadcast booth. You're going to have Jeff Gordon, you're going to have Mike Joy, and you're going to have Clint Bowyer. You're going to have Larry McReynolds doing his thing. And then you're going to have the whole bunch of pit reporters that they have. So it's going to feel like a normal thing. I mean, most of the time when NASCAR was on Fox, they had a three-man broadcast booth of Larry McReynolds, Darrell Waltrip, and Mike Joy. And then it became Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Gordon, and Mike Joy. And Larry McReynolds moved over into this new thing. and he's probably going to stay there. And so now they're going to continue on with the three-man booth until probably, I think, eventually Mike Joy will probably retire from the broadcast booth. And then they're going to look to find someone new, and I don't really know who they're going to have in this, but yeah. If you guys haven't noticed, I've kept the thing up, and I switched around it just so you guys can see actually what it says, because this is a big thing for Stewart-Haas Racing. This means they get to call in another young driver. So next year, there's a possibility that there could be 2 young drivers in that team, with Cole Custer and Chase Briscoe driving the 41 and the 14 car. Funny enough, you switch both numbers around and you get their drivers. If Chase Briscoe does eventually end up in the 14 car, you switch the numbers around, 14 to 41, and then you switch around 41 to 14, and there you go. So yeah, most likely Stewart-Haas Racing's lineup for next year will probably be Cole Custer, Eric Almirola, Chase Briscoe, and Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is the most definite staying. Cole Custer is staying. This is his first rookie season, and he won in his rookie season. He's going to win Rookie of the Year, so he's definitely going to keep. No idea what's going on with Eric Almirola. I mean, with Smithfield still sponsoring him and giving, having a main sponsorship with him, most likely he will probably be staying. So yeah, 2 rookies and 2 veterans on that team coming next year. And it's going to be an interesting year for Stewart-Haas Racing. It's going to be an interesting year for Ford, because, like I said, Austin Cindry is going to be racing some select couple races for Penske, and then he'll be taking over from Matt DiBenedetto and the Wood Brothers Racing 21 for the 2022 season. Now, some other news that I actually was going to report about. This is going to be my main thing that I was going to be talking about. Kyle Larson. It looks like he's going to be driving for Hendrick Motorsports. Now, when Kyle Larson had his incident that was a very, very big thing, I don't really know what happened, but I don't really know why he did it, and it probably was just a lapse in judgment from him, and that's kind of just, it was stupid at the time. But now that Kyle Larson has, kind of went off the grid, almost like Carl Lewis, well, not to a point, Carl Lewis, and he just went off and did his dirt racing. He won most of the dirt races that he was in. Now that he's being rumored being back in NASCAR, even though he hasn't been reinstated, even if he applies for it, NASCAR is probably going to go like this and reinstate him. Which team will be joining? Well, Hendrick Motorsports. And it seemed like for the past couple of weeks it could have been that 48 car, but apparently iLife Financial did not want Larson in that 48 car, and hence why not Hendrick Motorsports announced Alex Bowman yesterday as the driver in number 48 car, which means that 88, or I've heard rumors that Hendrick Motorsports could possibly be switching over to the 5, or the 25. I think I want to see Hendrick try something new, especially with Kyle Larson at the team, and I want to see Hendrick Motorsports run a full-time number 25 car for the next season in 2021. And I want to see Kyle Larson at Hendrick Motorsports, because Kyle Larson has always been with the Chevy team. When he started out, 2014, 2015, signing with Chip Ganassi Racing, Chevy team. I think even when he was in the Xfinity Series, he was racing a Chevy. So I want to see Kyle Larson stick with Chevy, and that's probably Kyle Larson's always known in NASCAR so far, has been with the Chevy team. So I really, really would love to see Kyle Larson stay with Chevy, join Hendrick Motorsports, and that lineup for next year will be kind of exciting, because he got 3 generational talents, I would probably say, and Chase Elliott, most definitely, William Byron probably, and Kyle Larson's definitely a generation talent. I probably would say, if I had to rank the Hendrick Motorsports drivers, if that is the lineup when it comes to next season, I'd probably say Chase Elliott's the best one, Kyle Larson second, Alex Bowman's third, and William Byron's closing in on Alex Bowman to become that 3rd best Hendrick Motorsports driver, because each season Byron seems to be getting better, but now that his crew chief's going to be on, we'll find out what's going to happen when it comes to next season. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do smash the like button. I'll be posting more sports content for you guys to see in the coming days. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so you know when my videos go live. Make sure to tell me in the comments down below, who do you think is going to be in that 14 car, and who do you think is going to be 4th driver for Hendrick Motorsports when it comes to the 2021 season? And do you think Eric Almirola will actually be staying in that 10 car for the next season? But yeah, anyway guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the video again. Make sure to smash the like button one more time, and I will see you guys all later with another video. Peace.